Hi everybody, I'm Terry Azzouz with Remax Fine Properties here in the Houston and Sugar Land area. If you want to contact me, you can reach me at 713-899-0614. Today I want to come and talk to you about short sales. I actually was able to close 6 out of 9 short sales during the last year. That's excellent. And 2 of those that I didn't close, I had less than 30 days. And could not get the bank to negotiate with us. They were already too far in the foreclosure process. I want to talk today about why do short sales take so long? Typically, a homeowner will call me very upset, distressed, and say, I don't know what I'm going to do. The bank is sending me these letters. They're going to foreclose. What can I do? My house, I'm trying to sell it, is not working. Typically, the house is, bank loan is this amount, house is worth this amount. So the worst case scenario I've ever seen was the bank loan was $159,000, the house was worth $59,000. Pretty sad situation. So once I get that phone call, I go out, work with the homeowner. We sign a listing agreement. I get them to fill out necessary documents for me as an agent. I list that house. I can sometimes, a lot of times, get that house under contract 5 to 10 days. We got an offer on the house. We execute a contract. The homeowner then gives me 2-year tax returns, 2-month bank statements, 2-month check stubs, a hardship letter, authorization to speak with the bank. All of that they give to me. And then I present all of that package information, including a CMA, comparable market analysis, to the bank. What I do is I initiate the short sale process. Now, the bad part is that sometimes short sales, I've heard work stories, can take up to a year. I've not experienced that, thank heavens. I usually can get them done anywhere between 3 weeks to 3 months. But that is because many of the banks now use a system called the Equator program. Okay, I work with several different banks, Bank of America, Chase, Wells Fargo, GMAC, just to name a few. And the best systems use Equator. That program allows me to upload documents into the computer system. I can see them, the bank can see them all at the same time instantly. Tasks are typically assigned to me, and I have 3 to 4 days to get those tasks done. Things like getting the homeowner to sign more documents. I might need, for example, a divorce decree because the house is now deeded to the one individual, but the loan is in both individuals' names. In that situation, I might need more information from the ex-spouse as well. Typically, if the loan is in both names, I'm going to need both spouses to coordinate with me throughout the entire process, even signing the listing agreement and the contract. Now, once I've collected all that information and uploaded it into the system, then the bank will assign a processor to make sure that all the documents are in there. They're going to see if that person qualifies for the HAFA program, which can give the homeowner $3,000 relocation assistance. They get that person qualified for that. I have to then ask the homeowner for more financial information, having them fill out documents for how much they make per month compared to how much their expenses are. Get them to sign that, upload that into the system. At the same time, the bank is going to then order what's called a BPO. We call it a CMA. They call it a BPO, best possible offer. Those evaluations are typically done by other realtors who know how to do a CMA, and that's wonderful. They're looking at comparables in the market. But what really hurts us sometimes is that these realtors don't know how to factor in repairs. Many times, these particular homes have suffered a lot of damage on the inside of the property. It looks great from the outside, but you get on the inside, it's missing carpet, it's missing this, all the walls need to be painted. If it's missing carpet, I can't go FHA for a loan for a new buyer that's coming in. So typically I'm trying to get an investor or a cash buyer, okay? But the bank orders that BPO. We've done all these different things to do our homework. Then it gets assigned to a specialist who reviews everything again. So we got the processor, we have the specialist. We're now at least 6 weeks into the process, okay? Once we've done all that and the BPO comes back, and that BPO can take another 1 to 2 weeks, okay? Once we've gotten that report back, then the file is assigned to a negotiator. The negotiator again reviews all the documents, looks at the BPO compared to the offer, and see how far apart we are and do we have a deal. If your loan has mortgage insurance on it, that package has to first be presented to the mortgage insurer to get their approval. After they approve, then it comes back to the negotiator. The negotiator then packages that deal up again and presents it to the investor. Yes, the banks have investors, and each loan is packaged different, and they have different investors. So the negotiator then has to give that file to the investors of the bank to see if they're going to accept the offer or not. Okay? Now, I can tell you that a year ago, these deals were being done. The banks were wanting to get them off their books, and we were moving. I guess in the last 2 months, it's gotten more difficult. One example is I had a listing at $108,000 is what the BPO value came back at, and our offer was at $98,000. They would not take the deal. We're talking about $10,000. And yes, this house has been sitting for several months and not being paid. But it appears to me that the banks are now more concerned with their net proceeds as compared to getting it off their books. So in the last 2 months, it's become a little bit more difficult to get short sales done. For example, I had a conversation with a negotiator. She was just as surprised as I was that the investors were not taking a deal. They are thinking that they can sometimes wait the market out and that things will improve in the market. For example, in the spring and summer, we're going to head into a time period where people are going to be shopping for homes. So they're hoping to kind of be more successful in that type of market than in a slow market. So that affects a lot of what we do. But at the same time, you know, it takes a good realtor who knows what they're doing to be able to coordinate all these different processes that are going on. Being able to work with the homeowner to understand the process, the documents that are needed. Sometimes if we have a case where there's been a bankruptcy, for example, I as a realtor not only have to work with the homeowner and the bank, but then I have to get involved with the attorneys as well, because we have to get that bankruptcy discharged in order to move the file. Otherwise, we can be on hold for another 90 days. If there are liens involved, again, I have to become involved with trying to get those liens discharged, whether it's an auto lien or recently I had a city lien that I had to get discharged. All these things factor in to the negotiations and factor into the net proceeds. The most important person or agency involved in this whole process for me is my title company. I have to work closely with the title company because everything goes based on what the HUD says the net value is going to be. After we've done all those different things, and now we're 2.5 months to 3 months into the process, we finally get approval letter. It's called a short sale approval. I just got one this week, and I'm so happy about that. So hopefully I will be closing on another deal within a matter of a couple of weeks. So just wanted to come to you today, let you know how the short sale industry is changing just a little bit. What's good, what's bad, why does it take so long? I hope I answered some questions. If you have any more, please contact me, 713-899-0614. And this is Terry Azzouz signing off. Bye-bye.